Chrissy Teigen had an interesting experience upon an airliner when she was flying to Japan because she didn't get any further than 4 hours outside of Los Angeles before the plane had to turn around and fly back. This was an ANA airliner. I don't know why she was flying ANA, it's a random ass airline. But look, this is her flight path. They get out into the Pacific Ocean as far north as Canada, and then they have to turn back. Someone tweeted this to her. She did not know where they hadn't been following it this way. This was someone who on the ground caught wind of Chrissy's weird Twilight Zone type experience.
A real fan.
A real fan. The tweet that she put out originally saying, a flying first for me, 4 hours into an 11-hour flight, and we are turning around because we have a passenger who isn't supposed to be on the plane. Why? Why do we all gotta go back? I do not know. Apparently someone had just kind of gotten on the plane, the wrong plane. They had a United flight, and they got on an ANA flight, maybe operated by United. We don't know, but they had to turn around and come back 4 hours into the flight. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Twilight Zone, Teigen edition.
That's why you fly Southwest.
To Japan?
Southwest to Japan.
There's not enough peanuts in the world. My 5 words is, oh, your life is so hard. This thing, she tweeted, they keep saying the person had a United ticket. We are on ANA, so basically the boarding pass scanner is just a bidoop machine that makes bidoop noises that register to nowhere. You guys followed it. What are your thoughts on it?
Chrissy Teigen has zero chill on Twitter. I think that's one of the reasons why I love her. That and she reminds me of a rattlesnake. If you put her face next to a rattlesnake, she's like a rattlesnake. I'd be pissed though because Brace,
Brett and Grace together.
Brett,
you shipped us. It's fine. We are Brace.
We are Brace.
Dasana Grace? How would you ship me into this relationship?
Grayson.
Boom. Geniuses. You've flown to Japan many times. So that's a long flight, right? And then to turn around.
It's just so, like, here's the thing is when you get on a plane, you definitely get into a mindset / mentality of I will be here for 8 hours for 11 hours. And you just kind of get there. And then to be already 4 hours into your trip to turn around and come back. I mean, you see her thought process of like, wait, there is one person on this plane who wasn't supposed. So why the hell do we all have China?
And not a celebrity, mind you. I can see if it was like Jessica Simpson, but Chrissy's like, you're no one. You're a peasant.
Yeah.
If this happened to me, yes, turn the damn flight around. But for you, no one, you.
I think that she was understandably very confused, and you hear this stream of consciousness of like, we're not really getting answers. This is incredibly strange. They're keeping this person anonymous, and then when they land, they have further questions for this person, or for everyone on the flight. Like it's a whole ordeal that she's live tweeting as she should. It holds the airlines accountable. I don't think that this is necessarily a bad thing, and the airline, to their credit, has doubled down on their decision, saying that this was the correct decision to have been made. So it just sort of seems like it was some sort of a security issue, but that doesn't mean that Chrissy Teigen isn't allowed to voice her concerns to her entire
Of course, I talked
Twitter,
to someone who was a
following.
gate agent at an airport, and they said that the sound that some of the bidoop machines make when you scan the ticket is the same for this is the wrong flight as it is for this person's in an exit road. You now need to ask them if they're willing and able to assist in case of an emergency. So when people are doing that, they assume no one's dumb enough to get on the wrong frickin' plane.
So I have been on a plane before where someone has been on the wrong plane. It was back when I was in high school. I was on a flight with my aunt. I wish I could remember the specifics of this, but we were going from wherever we were back to Brussels, and we were sitting. Everyone was seated. They'd unload the baggage, and then out of nowhere, and I remember it so well, this woman just comes running, and this was on a plane where there were 2 entrances that you could walk up on. So there's like the front one and the back one. It was a pretty small plane. It was somewhere within Western Europe, and this woman runs on with like luggage, and she just goes, and she's holding her boarding pass, and she goes, to Paris?
Because it's like the shared language. To Paris?
To Paris?
To Paris?
And everyone on the plane was like, no, like this is Brussels. And she's like, oh God. And then runs off onto the tarmac, ostensibly to Paris. Like, I have no idea what happened to her, but we were all, my aunt and I, to this day, have brought her up at family engagements being like, how the hell did she find her way onto a tarmac somewhere in Western Europe, just with a boarding pass, looking for her flight to Paris? And I feel like something like that could have happened if this Badoot machine really is a Badoot machine to nowhere, that this person is just like, to Los Angeles? Or like, where am I?
Like, we've coined Chrissy Teigen, and now we're supporting the word Badoot.
I'm fine with the Badoot machine. Like, that's the one thing I can take away from it. I wanna watch this video that she posted of her and John Legend, and I want to just get your response to it and see if you have the same response I have.
Thank you so much for taking me on this awesome vacation, babe.
Welcome to Los Angeles.
That dinner was so good.
Boom! That dinner was so good.
Every day that Chrissy Teigen gets into a story in the media is another day I go without finding a reason to like her. And then in relation to all the popularity she has, that makes me hate her. It's like, how is she so popular? Like, that's so annoying. I don't like that.
She's funny. Chrissy's funny.
No, she's not funny.
Oh, look, we give her a pass, Brett, because she's married to an amazing musician, huge John Legend fan. She is funny sometimes, and she has zero chill. Look, we're over here sharing our opinions about love stuff. As you said, she has the right to do it too, but she does it unapologetically. And I think that arouses me in some way, shape, or form.
I need someone to give me a reason.
What arouses me is Brett's odd vendetta against Chrissy Teigen.
You said you hate her.
No. She seems like a really nice person.
I don't hate her.
Okay.
I just think of her as a nothing entity.
Like Kylie Jenner.
There's nothing she's adding, and because of that, and I don't know why people like her. I think everyone kind of wants to live that life that she has with John Legend, but she's not adding. Except the Badoot machine. I'm gonna take the Badoot machine and I'm gonna blow it out of proportion into enough of a reason to like her. It's just so, I just like that, wasn't that dinner good?
I feel a Chrissy Teigen takedown Facebook Live with Brett coming up.
I have to, I really need to. There's just people that are popular and folks think they're funny, and I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't think her husband thinks she's that funny either sometimes.
I hope that's their dynamic, where he's like, she's just not funny, and she's like, wasn't that dinner good? Like when that happens, does Chrissy Teigen go I am so pissed off, I guess I'll tweet, or is she like, now I have something to tweet about?